What is the population of the Minecraft world? Minecraft is inhabited by intelligent species. Some of them are very similar to humans. They are same intelligent, they live in houses, they are engaged in agriculture, they have their own language and religion. But have you ever wondered how many people live around the world? And if you also count the pillagers, will there be more or less population of our planet than in real life? In this video, I was prompted by the idea that the game world is made in the likeness of the real world we are familiar with, but the sizes of the planets are different, and the weight of the planets is also different. I'm sure you haven't thought about how much more minerals there are in the Earth's crust of Minecraft than in real life. And most importantly, how much does it all cost if you get it and move it to real life? Everyone is used to the fact that Minecraft is a sandbox, but rarely anyone compares the sandbox game world with the real world. But this can lead to quite funny facts. For example, how many kilograms one game chunk weighs and how many millions of dollars are buried in its depths. There will be a lot of numbers in the video, but I will try to explain it in extremely simple language with comparisons. Sit back, Iron Tuna is with you, and we'll start counting. The population of the Minecraft world differs from the real one, not only in its big nose, but also in its lifestyle. There are no densely populated large cities in the game world, only villages, and this is very strange. Even in the Middle Ages, and Minecraft seems to be the Middle Ages, judging by weapons and technology, people were constantly moving to cities with populations of several thousand people. There were also large cities. About 80,000 people lived in medieval London, and 100 to 120,000 in Paris at the time of the 13th century. In Minecraft, you'll be lucky if you find a large village with 20 inhabitants, and that's rare. There were more people living in the villages of ancient Rome compared to the real story. At the maximum, the villages I encountered contained 18 inhabitants, and at the minimum, I found 8. Most often, there were villages with 10 to 12 inhabitants. After counting about 100 of them, I deduced the average, that the average village has 11 inhabitants, 2 of whom are children. Knowing the population of one village, we can calculate the population of all villages around the Minecraft world. The whole Minecraft world is 60 by 60 million blocks. For convenience, we will divide this huge canvas into squares, 4 by 4,000 each. On average, 9 to 10 residential villages fall into such squares. For convenience, let's take 10 villages per region. It's not such a big region, and there are so many villages. On average, the distance between villages is 800 blocks. That is, 800 meters is less than a kilometer. It is interesting to compare this with real life, where there is a distance of 10 to 15 kilometers between towns and villages. Villages in Minecraft are very close to each other. In real life, it would be a 7-minute walk. There will be 225 million such squares around the world of Minecraft, and if there are 10 villages in each of these squares, then the total number of villages will be more than 2 billion worldwide. This is really the case. There is a very big world in Minecraft. A little later, we'll calculate how many years it takes to traverse the Minecraft world on foot, and how long does it take to walk the Earth along the equator. So there are 2 billion villages, and each of them has 11 inhabitants. That's almost 25 billion inhabitants on the entire map, if you download it completely. There are only 8 billion people on our planet in real life. There are 3 times as many inhabitants on one map as there are us. If we start counting the other half of us from its civilization, which includes bandits, the picture will become even more terrifying. There are an average of 3 summoners and 10 champions in one mansion, but the bandits still live in its van posts, and there are an average of 6 bandits in it, one of whom is the captain of the raid. We do not. We'll count those who spawn, then we'll only take the original population of the outpost. The mansion is extremely rare. The outpost is more common. But in both of these structures, there will be 730 million bandits in the mansion for the whole world and 5.5 billion bandits in all outposts. Who would have thought, but there are 4 times more inhabitants in Minecraft than there are robbers. And if they had gathered their strength and taken up arms, they would have been able to overwhelm the evil nosy ones. In general, there are roughly 30 billion nosy people of all kinds all over the world. It is important to understand that we have counted only one civilization. Here we are not counting the huge number of people, our ancestors, who became infected with the zombie virus. Such a large discrepancy in numbers compared to real life is due to the fact that the Minecraft planet and planet Earth in real life are very different. If we compare the areas, then the land area is 7 times smaller than the Minecraft world. Therefore, to imagine a Minecraft planet, simply multiply the area of the Earth by 7 and get an approximate view. But probably it should still be cubic. Knowing the huge size of the planet, the question is, how long does it take to travel from one edge to the other? If a player runs at his maximum speed with jumps, which is 24 kilometers per hour in Minecraft, then he would run our entire Earth along the equator in 70 real days. This is 2 months and 10 days, excluding stops and sleep breaks. Just constant running. It will take 104 days to run the same thing in Minecraft from border to border. This is 3.5 months of real time. But of course, Steve is the Terminator in Minecraft. At this speed, a person can't run for a long time, unlike in a game. Therefore, it is correct to compare a walking step. And then the path across our planet in real life on the Minecraft planet will take years. This is in principle logical. And regarding the mass of the planet, everything is quite simple. Our Earth weighs almost 6 sextillion tons. That's so many zeros for you to understand. To calculate the mass of a planet in Minecraft, let's start counting from the mass of one chunk. On average, a chunk has this structure. First, there are 5 blocks of land, there is some water. Further down, there are about 57 blocks of ordinary stone and about 55 more blocks of deep stone. Sometimes there are caves, voids in the Earth's crust, which make the chunk a little easier. In total, one chunk measuring 16 by 16 meters will weigh approximately 83 million kilograms. There are about 14 trillion such chunks for the whole world of Minecraft. And if we multiply it, then of course, we get a large number. But the Earth in real life weighs about 5,000 times more than the Minecraft planet. This is all due to the fact that the game world is thin, some 380 and a penny meters from the highest mountain to the bedrock. At this moment, the depth of our planet from the surface to the Earth's core is 6 million meters. Do you feel the difference? Yes, 6 million meters thick and 380 meters thick. Despite its huge size, the Minecraft planet is thin and probably empty inside, or we are not destined to see what is deeper than the ordinary world. Some may suggest adding a lot of nether here, saying hell is below the main world. But even if we do that, we'll gain another 250 blocks of height. Nether is slightly less than the height of an ordinary world, and we still won't get around the depth of planet Earth. Despite its thickness, the Minecraft planet is rich in natural minerals. It is not only their number that is surprising, although this is also true, but also their size and mass. The main contributor to the economic value of the chunk will be diamond and gold ore. In this case, lapis lazuli is practically worthless in real life. Redstone does not exist at all, and therefore it cannot be harmful. Calculating its price in real money will not work. The emerald is extremely rare, its value will be within the margin of error, and iron and copper will give only pennies compared to gold and diamonds. Diamond ore comes across in 1 or 2 masonry from 1 to 8 blocks. On average, there are 5 blocks of diamond ore per chunk. I have deduced the statistical average based on my checks. We will not take into account such enchantments as luck, which allows you to knock out 2 or even 3 stones from a diamond ore. Let's assume that 1 ore is equal to 1 diamond object. Even with this calculation, Chang is worth many billions of dollars. This is because 9 diamonds can be assembled into a diamond block, which is actually a cubic meter of pure diamond. Such a block weighs about 3.5 tons. If you consider it a pure diamond, and in Minecraft it doesn't seem to be dirty, such a block will cost anywhere from $50 to $100 billion. It's a whole block. We will have to divide it by 9 to find out the price of 1 diamond. And 1 diamond in Minecraft costs from $5.5 to $11 billion. It turns out to be an expensive player. The most expensive in the world, worth several billion dollars. And the rest of the items in Minecraft, a shovel worth $10 billion, a sword that costs $20 billion, it all sounds somehow unusual. If there are an average of 5 such diamonds in a chunk, then approximately $25 to $50 billion are buried in 1 chunk, roughly speaking. This is a fairly large range since we cannot accurately calculate the ideal frequency of a diamond, how many carats it contains, and so on. Now it's gold. It comes across more often, but it also costs less. On average, there are from 8 to 11 gold ores per chunk. This is in common biomes, and about 30 to 40 pieces of gold ore in the mesa biome. It affects the statistics very slightly, so we will take 10 blocks of gold ore per chunk in Minecraft. 1 such block will cost about $1.5 or $2.5 billion. It's much less than a diamond block, but it's still a lot of money because gold comes across more often. In 1 chunk, we will most likely be able to dig out so much gold that we have enough for 1 solid block. Therefore, let's focus on the average price of $2 billion. In total, the value of 1 chunk varies in a huge range between $27 billion and $52 billion. These are huge numbers. The whole Minecraft world will be worth that much. There are 24 zeros in this number. That's $387 million. There is not enough money from all over the world to buy back the wealth of the bowels of Minecraft. In fact, there is enough money from all over the world to buy just a small piece of the entire Minecraft world. But we only counted diamonds as gold, ignoring iron, copper, and emeralds. Compared to reality, the dungeons of Minecraft are much richer than the Earth's crust in real life. This is due to the fact that there is such a huge abundance of ores in such a thin bowels of the game, from which jewels with an abnormally high weight are extracted. This video has come to an end, and I'm applying. Iron Tuna was with you. Good luck, everyone. Bye.